As a matter of fact, I was looking. I'm thinking it's all the same. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I see the police kicked me off the property.
They did?
Yeah, because I asked a question. I asked them how they felt about what's going on. They told me I had to get off the property.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. But you know, we've been through worse in Jackson where they had the guns at us and everything, making us try to move from the spot we were in. So I fought for that.
Yeah.
So what? How did you like the service?
There was a little too much God for me.
Uh-huh.
But I think there are some really important things being said that, you know, you actually need to take this and go forward, and that there needs to be
Action.
Well, there needs to be people involved in the struggle for, you know, human rights. And
Right.
I think that's an important message.
Right.
You know, I think that there's harm that's being done when you actually shape it in terms of religion, that, you know, that actually Troy is in a good place. He's not in a good place. He actually was murdered by the state.
Exactly.
So I think that that's a very important thing to recognize and call it out for what it is. It was straight up state, you know, the system murdered Troy, a cold-blooded murder.
Exactly.
And actually we need to get rid of the very system that has executed Troy and executes blacks and Latinos on the streets every day through their police, that has mass incarcerations, that occupy countries. You know, this is the system that actually needs to go.
That's what I've been saying over here the whole time.
I think it's, you know...
The thing is, though, I mean, I think we need to recognize that, I mean, there were 1,000 people at this funeral.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very significant thing. And that just shows how outrageous the system is, that they murdered an innocent man, and that this actually touched people all over the world. And I think one of the most powerful things that was said in the service today was how much this struggle has reached all around the world and exposed the blood that's hanging off of this so-called justice system.
And that it's the system. Like you can even see what's going on in Wall Street right now. They're also occupying Charlotte and other cities.
Right.
I mean, the fire has ignited, and I'm not stopping. I'm telling you, I'm putting my life on the front line. I'm done. I'm done with them. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm done with this. It's down with the system and up with the people.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
That's how our mentality has to be. We cannot be ran by fear. We can't do it.
And the task we have in front of us is to, you know, to fight the power, but we also have to be discussing and debating amongst ourselves. What is behind this? What is it going to take to put an end to it?
Yes.
And, you know, our view is that it's going to take revolution.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't
Revolt.
have to be this way.
Rebel.
We can do a lot better if we were running society and running
Ourselves.
we need that revolution. We need a movement for revolution.
Yes, we do.
And that's what we're about, building a movement for revolution.
Communist revolution. And I also think it's important, look, I mean, there might have been too much God for me in that service, but on the other hand, you have to recognize the importance of those that are religious that are standing as a part of this too. And I think it even is going to take even more religious people to come out and more people from all walks of life to come out, and that we actually do need to unite to go up against this. And I think that it did really sort of, you know, it removed the, what's it called, the fig leaf, or the sham of the system for a lot of people, but we do need to go further.
Okay, and can you give the people that's viewing this right now, because after you're done, I'm uploading it to YouTube right away.
All right.
So do you want to give them some kind of contact, some kind of number? Because I do know you have a newspaper, and I'm also contact with you by email. Can you give the viewers that information?
Yeah, I think it's important for people to go to Revolution Newspaper, which is the voice of the Revolutionary Communist Party, and it's RevCom, REVCOM.us, US. And I think they can actually go there. They can see a lot of very important articles about Troy Davis and generally the movement for revolution.
And so what are you guys doing from here? What's the next move?
Well, the next move actually is there's going to be national efforts initiatives around the National Day of Protest Against Police Brutality,
yes,
criminalization of a generation on
yes.
October 22nd.
I love you.
All over the country. And also
yes.
There's an initiative that's starting with
yes.
Cornel West and Carl Dixon,
yes.
one of the founders of the Revolutionary Communist Party, around the mass incarcerations and stopping the stop and frisk in New York City.
Yes.
Leading up to the days on October 22nd.
Well,
Another thing that's really important for people to know about is the hunger strike
yes.
in the California prisons that just restarted again this past week. That there are 6,000 prisoners in California on hunger strike against the horrendous torture that's going on in solitary confinement.
Good God Almighty.
And people who are on the outside really need to weigh in on that and join in that struggle as well.
Well, we really appreciate it. Do you have any questions for him?
Thanks. No, but I'll be in touch with you.
Please, you know I know.
I got you.
I'm actually just started a Freedom Voices actually. So yeah, because you know DNC's coming to Charlotte, so I'm trying to get that together now. So we have to link up for sure.
Oh yeah, the DNC, I forgot.
Yeah, the DNC. We're gonna have to revolt there because that's where all the media's gonna be there.
Yeah.
So I'm organizing it now. We'll keep in touch.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
You got my.
I've got it. I've got everything. But give me another one again anyway. It's a small circle of revolutionaries, isn't it?
Yeah.
We gotta stick together.
Yeah.
Regardless of what views we have, we all have the same goal.
Yeah.
Down with the system and up with the people. I'm telling you. It's good seeing you. It's good seeing you.
Good to see you.
All right. We got. All right, sister. I see you, mama. I see you. How are you? Okay, well, let me talk to the little girl.
Yeah, please.
What do you think about what's going on? This is for everybody to see.
Well, I think that the certain thing that the execution of Tory Davis was wrong, and they should have actually appealed the vote and the verdict and let him out.
Speak a little louder, baby.
He didn't do anything wrong.
You don't think he did anything wrong, huh?
No,
What do you think needs to be done?
that they need to investigate more and find out who really was the culprit and then execute possibly him or put him in jail for life.
Do you trust the system?
Right now, I'm on half and half decisions. No,
Yes.
not really.
It doesn't matter if any authority, if it's not your parents, they cannot tell you what to do. They cannot tell you who your truth is. You need to understand it because your generation can change things. I believe you being out here shows a bravery on your part, willing to go on here and talk to other kids that are going to see this. I have a niece and nephew that are about your age. And so I thank you for being brave and being able to come and stand. This is your first movement, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
It's so good to see you out here. Do you have anything else you want to say to your friends or people that should come out and support this thing?
I would like to say hi to all my friends from my school and everybody that was here.
Okay. What's your name again?
Monty Irving.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
They're still gathering over here. As you can see, people are gathering over here now. When it was just me and you, right? It was just me and you over here, bruh. Now we got a whole gang of them. People are very, very angry with this system. Am I right? Can you want to say something? It looks like you mad. You need to be mad.
I'm just pissed.
Okay.
I don't like what his mama said, the police mama said about Troy Davis. Said, fuck him. She was wrong for saying that.
Say it louder because we can't hear you, baby.
I said, I don't like what the police mama said.
The police mom?
Yeah. When they show her on TV, say, fuck him. She shouldn't have did what he did.
But he was put to death and he was not proven guilty.
Exactly.
Isn't that the law?
Exactly.
That you're innocent until proven guilty?
Exactly.
So there's a problem with our system, right?
Exactly.
What do we need?
Savannah is
What
fucked up.
do we need to do?
It's messed up.
What do we need to do?
Savannah is messed up.
What do we need to do?
What? Fight for our rights.
Do you know that this church, this black-owned church, told me to get off of their property because I asked them a question about how they felt about the Troy Davis case?
What?
They made the police tell me to get off the property because I asked them a question about Troy Davis and how they felt as a black man or as a human being or even as a Christian. They didn't want to answer the question, so they had the police escort me off, and that's why I'm over here now. I'm media.
So what she said also that
What do you think about that?
They think as a officer,
We just don't have no say so.
We don't
whatever
have
the
no
police
say
say,
so.
they can lie and they still take off.
Yes, it
That's
doesn't
right.
matter. It doesn't matter who they are. Even if they're black, white, or green, they're working for the government. They're all in the system. It's all one. You understand what I'm saying? It don't matter what color they put in front of a badge. They're all one. They're all part of the system. If they're not trying to change the system, they're part of the problem, right?
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
I appreciate that.